I'm live. Morning. Super excited. Happy full moon eclipse. Today's the day. It's a big one in Scorpio, I think it is. Yeah. So, I'm noticing a lot of my clients being a little bit more emotional or dealing with some deep-rooted insecurities or challenges. So if that's you, I sure hope you jumped into my masterclass and learned some tools or techniques to be able to mitigate that or to shift the energy. My name is Amira Hall, and for the last 25 years, I've been teaching people how to go from surviving with you, trusting your intuition, or barely surviving, to be able to thrive using their intuition. And we're here to manifest. We're here to manifest whatever we want. And I believe God knows our heart. So we've just got to, get into alignment. And once we do that, everything is easy peasy, so they say. Yeah. So first off, thank you to everybody for hopping on my training this week. It was really fantastic. I really was overjoyed to have all of you participating in all the comments on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for really playing all out. And today I just want to chat about a few of those comments that I found fascinating. And I think it's a great talking point. In the very last class, we did a super psychic, super secret to manifesting, more calm in your life. And when we're full of anxiety and stress and overwhelm, we need to do something physically, right? We might not be able to ohm on the top of a mountain. So what can we do? Well, nobody taught us how to manage our energy. We are energy beings. Before we came into this physical body as a spirit, before we come into form, we are energy, but we didn't come with a manual. And I don't know about you, but my parents sure didn't know about this kind of stuff. So it was after my own near-death experience when I blew open all my chakras and I didn't know which end was up. I was seeing and hearing things that other people weren't. It was like stepping into, the cantina scene in Star Wars. So I had to learn. When I found a healer that told me, "Oh, it's easy. You've got stuck energy." That was such a relief for me. And it was like, okay, great. I'll just roll up my sleeves and I'll get to work. And, getting to work meant it was probably a good year before I was really out of the woods. I did notice significant changes immediately, but it did take time. And so that's what I want to emphasize here. Most of you that I work with are, in your 30s, 40s, 50s and on. And listen, you've got a lot of decades ingrained in a pattern that is comfortable to you, or that's what you think is normal. So one of the comments was on the homework from Wednesday night was Stu was mentioning, hey, Stu, and focusing on the lower chakras. Now, I know a little bit about Stu. He's a Pisces, okay? And so he said that when he turned down his first chakra, he felt real grounded and safe and centered, which is awesome. And then turning down, and he felt protected and serene. But closing down his second chakra was feeling more isolated and detached. Now, as a Pisces have this challenge of not knowing where they start and where they stop, because their energy field, as a fish, as your astrological sign, you're just moving and grooving. You step into other people's energy field, you don't even know you've done that. More worse. Yeah, your energy field is so far out of you that other people are stepping into your field. And so that's the way you connect with people. That's the way you feel comfortable. I understand. And that is something that we can learn to adjust and change. So for all of you mothers, that's a very common thing. As teachers, as healers, that is very, very common. But what happens is, in many cases, you end up getting burnt out. And that burnt out is because you don't know how to manage your energy field. Having a healthy boundary, learning how to bring it in at certain times, letting it out at other times. But you're in control, and you can have that little dial to affect that. And it will make a world of difference. But here again, it's one of those things that you have to play with. It's experimenting. I can't tell you how with the intellect or the mind. It's something you have to experiment with. And having a mentor, having a program or a teaching where you can have a safe place to experiment and try new things is where you're going to maybe touch a new area that you never explored, or realize, no, I'm going to stick with this, and that works for me in that way. So the third chakra Stu mentioned was he could not lower it less than 50%. Well, that is your personal power. Yes, it's also your ability to take action. And we don't really want to turn it down too much further, quite honestly. But in my clairvoyant training, we actually turn down that third chakra a little bit more, because we don't need that energy field to be able to do a reading. Or if you're looking to develop your third eye, the sixth chakra, the clairvoyance, we just turn it down so that we're not overriding our need to have something happen for somebody else. Betsy Elizabeth Shands, she said that she noticed the tensions dramatically released and reduced, and feeling more change, more shift, turning her energy back inward. She feels more empowered. And she said she felt some pain. There was somebody else that noticed some pain too. Pain is a common thing if you've got some energy that's stuck. So there again, I would recommend that you run your energies using the earth and cosmic energy more. And of course, I've got lots of other tools up my sleeve for that. Feeling more balanced, having more energy to work for you is what she said, rather than squandering it. Yeah, it's like using your, let's say, money wisely, versus squandering it. Our energy is our currency, right, to how we function. And let's see, Lori had to say she felt a little bit closed off and felt heavy. So that's what can feel like, because when you're squeezing in and confining your energy field, yeah, you're anchored. But again, I'm not recommending or suggesting that you keep it there all the time, right? This is a technique to help you release any overwhelm or some energies that you've inadvertently taken on for yourself. They're not yours. So like if Lori's a healer, so when you're working with clients, this might be a way to turn down your energy while you're working on them. That way you can access your higher faculties and get some more in-depth or deeper information about your client. And then you can open them up when you're complete. That way you don't take on their energy, and you've got some higher information for them. Yeah. Awesome. And Sherry, yeah, I just really am thrilled to see and witness and hear from all of you how you're noticing this. And, I guess it's just a tease, isn't it? It's just a little snapshot of what's possible in doing the work with me. So I really, really want to encourage you, if you're still here, please give me a thumbs up. That's spreading good vibes, and YouTube will show it to more people. And it's in my heart to share this information, help more people to understand the essence of who they are as energy beings, and learn how to manage that to manifest what we want. And so with all that said, if you like this, go ahead and subscribe, because you will not miss a video that I put up. And I welcome you. If you haven't signed up, I'll leave up the replays for the masterclass till the end of today. And after that, they won't be available. So I invite you back. I will be doing a bonus call on Monday, and I'll be notifying everybody that's in that class that there will be a bonus. And on Monday, I will announce the grand prize winner. For everybody that's posted, I'm going to enter you into another contest drawing, and everybody that's posted will get an opportunity to have a 60-minute session with me. And that's a $500 value. So I sure hope you take me up on that, because I'd love to have you part of that. I will be back here live weekdays, 11 a.m. Eastern time. And I also want to mention, I do have a very special 6-week training that's coming up. It's brand new training that I'm going to incorporate using some of these techniques I taught you in the masterclass, but to do some deeper healing work. So healer, heal thyself. We are always in the process of opening our third eye and developing our clairvoyance, the highest level of intuitive abilities. We are healing ourselves. And every single reading we do for others is we're healing a part of ourselves. With the notion of this eclipse, the energy is all about transformation, healing ourselves, removing and releasing energies and parts of ourselves and aspects of ourselves that no longer are effective. And it's just time for, new days, new brighter sunshine and brighter horizons ahead. I know there's lots of surprises in that training for you. And so I'm excited for you. If you jump in on that, we are going to, I promise you, have a lot of fun, and it'll be mind-blowing for you. I love mind-blowing. It's just so great to be like a kid and feel the mystery and the surprise and the excitement of what the next day is going to bring. So that's what I hope to share with you. Now, in the meantime, have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Blessings to you, and shine.